nouvelle partie, commencer une nouvelle partie. Je sais pas ce que c'est comme jeu, ça a l'air d'être pas ouf quand même. Hein. Nouvelle partie. Je sais pas, en fait, genre ça m'a gonflé de jouer à d'autres jeux du coup. Je voulais voir un jeu d'histoire, mais. Toutes vos actions, décisions pourront avoir un impact sur le passé, présent ou futur, choisissez bien. D'accord, ok. Bon, j'aime bien les jeux d'histoire en général, mais lui, enfin les jeux où tu dois prendre les décisions. Ok, ça m'agresse. Mais j'aime bien ce genre de jeu d'habitude. Bon, lui, il a pas l'air si ouf que ça. Mais bon, on va le tester. Mais relève-toi, mais connasse, mais qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il pleut, connasse. Le son gueule dans mon casque.
How did I get here? And where is here?
Frère a pris USB.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Bah avance mon fond court. Ouais, c'est l'ouragan Irma, cette merde là. C'est par là après. Regarde mais comment je vais faire? On va passer par là. Enlève ton bras, il n'y a pas de soleil. Il y a une tempête. D'accord, le bateau.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Arbus.
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Seriously, though.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. I do love my analog camera.
You could do that to me.
I should take a quick picture now.
Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus... Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around.
C'est vraiment de la merde.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre
Moi
was
je
a
dis la
French
même chose en
painter who
cours. Est-ce que
created daguerreotypes,
j'ai révisé
a process that gave portraits
ou
a
pas?
sharp,
Enfin,
reflective
j'ai
style.
toujours je
like a
savais,
mirror.
mais je sais pas
Now
en
you're
fait.
totally stuck in the retro zone.
Elle veut
Sad
quoi
face.
cette pute là?
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first
If anybody else looked at this, what would they
American
think?
daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online.
Ok.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes,
c'est avec
Max,
une
I
grosse.
see you pretending not to see me.
Salut à toi qui arrive sur le live. Je sais pas qui c'est, ça doit être Rémi ou quoi. C'est un jeu de merde, hein, clairement. C'est juste.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Elle m'a demandé de rester.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Do I have to?
On va lui dire.
I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it.
Il parle trop, ce mec.
All you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist
Allez, on a les couilles.
from the
On peut le
amateur.
faire.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Bah, elle se moque de toi.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
On va essayer de partir, hein.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
You're just getting
You
it
always
Welcome to the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class, it's so fucking boring.
Wow, le pied sur le mur pour faire gang.
She's so fucking shy.
J'écoute ma musique de dépressif. Ouh. Ouais. Ritano. Ouh. Passe-moi le râteau. Je me gratte dans le dos. Fais-moi une coupe à 2 €. Wow, tous ensemble, tous dans les mains. Allez, on claque tous ensemble. Pourquoi il le frappe? Donnez-le. Voilà, vole-lui son goûter, fils de pute là. Les gens qui volent les goûters. Na 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 na.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome. If you
Ah,
put money in
nah,
there and a
nah.
bag of sugar dropped out.
Na 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 na. Je vais pisser aux toilettes.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Pleure pas, bichette. On va se passer de l'eau sur le visage. Avec ta tête de fumeuse, va.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Non, t'as pas de don, t'es nul, t'es une merde. Je suis la même.
Fuck it.
Puis merde là. Non mais déchire pas la photo, fils de pute, la pollution là, les papiers. Oh un papillon.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Prends une belle photo. Oh putain, les flous. Qu'est-ce qu'il y en a avec toi des fils, fils de pute là? Casse-toi.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Il est schizophrène ce mec.
Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family,
Elle l'a
not
fait.
me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
Oh,
I can tell
salope.
everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing
Allez,
around with.
bute-la, bute-la.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down.
Bute-la.
Tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that
Ouais,
gun away
nique-la.
from me, psycho! No!
Oh. Mais elle est trop conne. Aider à cacher le corps ou, la... ou tuer la personne.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that
Ah, c'est encore un rêve.
I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Likely was. These pieces of time can frame us
Ah,
I
ils m'ont
already
fait-
heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
Waouh, elle
And if
prédit
Victoria's
l'avenir.
phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in
Putain,
black and
mais
white?
elle est conne.
If I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I actually reverse time?
Go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
L2 pour
Because of her
avancer
image-
et remonter le temps. D'accord.
I did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I
children.
took my selfie,
She saw
still the
humanity
same
was tortured,
stupid
right?
picture. So everything... What is going on? Nothing has moved at all.
Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to kill people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye, so she could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Ta gueule, on t'a pas demandé
Me
ton
too.
avis là, sale pute.
He captured the essence of post-war beat America.
Je sais.
And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle. You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse, and both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man, and his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression.
Mais je sais même pas de quoi il
Sorry,
parle ce
I know.
Oh,
So if anybody
putain.
wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism, they could go back hundreds of years to blame society. Speaking
Allez,
of
vas-y, on refait comme
questions,
tout à l'heure.
I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to lecture us. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know
Ah,
I'm not
voilà.
dreaming this.
As you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
So I
was the
can go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
Ouais, tu peux remonter dans le
What
temps.
if that girl isn't dead yet?
Couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation.
Avec ta mère. Je me sens mal, c'est l'excuse que je dirais pour aller à l'infirmerie. Je me sens mal.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there
Eh
anybody
merde.
Shit.
Je vais dire la
Jefferson wants to
vérité.
keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need time to save that girl.
Types. A process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone.
Ta gueule,
Sad
sale
face.
pute.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Hungarian process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from.
Vas-y, on va retourner en arrière, peut-être qu'il peut nous reposer la question. Peut-être que ça... Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
That's all you can do.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max.
Putain, j'en
But
ai
you're
marre.
not going to get away that easy. We
On
can
est
talk
obligé
more
de dire
after
ce
class.
truc.
Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
Mais
time
l'autre,
to
ça me
save
casse les
that
couilles, il a
girl.
toujours parlé.
a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style.
Vas-y, on va recommencer. En vrai, je suis trop con. Je vais dire son théorème de merde, là. C'est un connard un peu ce prof, hein. Vive la
Now,
droite.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter
il
named
reste plus que cette
Louis
option.
Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects
moi, je vais
clear,
sauver
defined
cette fille.
features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
Allez, maintenant, je vais vite aller
Guys, don't
sauver
forget
cette
the
fille.
deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
Faut aller
art
sauver
world.
cette fille,
It's great
là.
exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella
gueule, je
and
dois aller sauver
Alyssa,
quelqu'un.
get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an
Allez,
everyday
allez, allez,
hero.
allez. Faut que j'aille, faut que j'aille, faut que j'aille.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even
Mais ta
think
mère,
about
je dois aller
leaving
sauver
here
une
until we
meuf,
talk
là.
about your entry.
Ton père, salaud.
I'd never let one of photography's.
Ta mère, ouais. Je ne m'enfuis pas. Je ne suis pas sûr d'en avoir une.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too
Oui,
long.
oui, mais maintenant ta gueule, je vais
John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week.
Victoria hasn't moved from that spot. I wish I could go talk to Mr. Jefferson about
obligé de
what's going
sortir.
on. But I can't.
I just worked so
Stop
hard.
this bullshit and go save that girl.
Like to be consumed by your work. I just
I see you, Max Caulfield.
Mais ta
Don't
mère,
even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Pas logique, ça.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good.
Allez,
Make sure you
casse-toi.
finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Allez, casse-toi. Elle peut pas courir, ce perso de merde. Là. Ouvre la putain de porte, la putain de ta
I
mère.
hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Ouais, les mecs ils se font casser la gueule.
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those...
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
On allait prendre en photo le papillon.
I washed my face. I shredded my photo. Then the butterfly flew in. And I took a photo.
Voilà, voilà c'est ça. Et après on avait un connard rentré. Qui était schizophrène.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Allez, porte tes couilles, vas-y.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Max, you're going to get hurt.
I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
I'm too scared to get near this
Trouble for
psycho.
this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even.
No, he
meet
has
your
a
punk
gun.
ass, would they?
I should do something else.
Psycho!
Oh,
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. I need a hammer to break it open.
no.
I need a hammer to break it open. I wonder how we'll get around this.
Mais ta mère en fait, genre. Peut pas crever l'autre putain.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would.
I need
ever
a hammer to break
meet
it
your
open.
punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh,
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
I need a hammer to break it open.
Shit.
Ton père.
Nobody would. Don't ever
Quoi?
tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever
I
even.
need a hammer to break it open.
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Bah voilà, au bout d'un certain moment, on a réussi à y aller.
Another shitty day.
On a
That
réussi
did
à la
not
sauver finalement.
happen. This cannot be real.
Donc
I just
casse-toi,
saw a
là.
girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, missy. Or are you hiding
Mais il est
something?
gros ce connard là.
Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Allez, security, nique ta mère.
Hold on, Max. Come back here.
Ta mère, arrêtez de m'empêcher de partir là, je vais me casser, c'est le week-end.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max.
Ta
Or
gueule,
have
le
you
chat,
done
là.
something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
J'ai pas fait de bêtises, ta mère. Je dénonce.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes, he was in the bathroom
Après, peut-être
talking to
que-
himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told you?
We'll continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss
Avec son gros crâne là.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since...
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
Allez-y, y'en a un qui se gagne. Pourquoi ce collège d'enfance, lycée de merde là? Alors, c'est les lycées aux États-Unis, mais bon, genre.
Nathan Prescott, please come to the front office. Thank you.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty.
J'ai pour la dernière fois, quand j'ai vu
happened
Noisette. Il y a un tatouage de dragon volé, donc on va pas la sauver quoi. Et une étoile à l'intérieur du poignet gauche, Rachel Amber. On va voir le skater. Ça va, il fait un manual tranquille. Vas-y,
I
fais
better
un
read
petit
Warren's
truc là.
text before he blows my phone up.
Ok, je sais pas ce que c'est. Attendez 2 secondes. Vas-y, nique sa mère, c'est de la merde ça. Vas-y, j'arrête ce jeu, c'est plus la merde. J'ai d'autres choses à foutre. Heureusement que j'ai l'équipe PV hein, pour tester, mais non, c'est de la merde. C'est de la merde ce jeu, c'est incroyable, c'est de la merde ce jeu. Alors, bah arrêtez la diffusion. Voilà. Arrêtez la diffusion.